Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Reynaldo, but you guys call me Reynamations, and welcome to this wonderful video where you will be watching me draw a rat person. I'm actually by rat person, I just mean like a person, like a character that is half human, half rat for the Inktober theme, uh, rodent. So I was after thinking about it and considering it, I was like, should I draw just like the animal, like a rat, a rodent or stuff? And I was like, nah, I'll just draw like a mouse or a rat person or something like that. Because, why not? So I quickly just set up my references by opening up right here, pure ref, because you always have to have references. And always make sure to save your work, because sometimes people forget to save their work and they don't realize how important that is. Just slightly off the way. It just doesn't make my face look so bright to you guys. Um, that's okay. And well, sorry for all that noise. What I would like to do is pick like pictures from online. So I go to Safari or any other website thing, and I just look up rodents. Rodent. Pretty sure that's the theme. So, and then I'm just gonna take images. And I didn't. That actually kind of looks like a groundhog or something. Wonder if groundhogs are considered rodents. So I'm gonna take this picture of a rodent, this one, because it looks kind of cute. Surprisingly, right? And take another one. Let's see, another one that's okay. Cuteness. Maybe this one. This one gives me like a solid idea of how the shapes will be. And what else? I guess a groundhog could, yeah, groundhog, uh, or a beaver or something will be considered rodents. Wonder what this thing is. Can't really see it. Oh, that looks like a groundhog also. Interesting. Oh, a chipmunk. That would be a nice idea. A rodent person. Maybe it'll be a chipmunk. That looks kind of funny. I would not like being having to draw a female or male that has legs like that. That'd be kind of funny. This one kind of reminds me of a kangaroo. I don't know why. This one reminds me of like this. I forget what character it was. It's from the animation The Big Bunny. Buck Bunny, I think it is. Let's see. What is it? I look up Buck Bunny. Buck? No. No, it's Big Bunny. Big. It's a Big Bunny. Oh. What about Buck Bunny? Buck Bunny. There it is. The Buck Bunny. This one. Right here. That's what that little one reminded me of. Yeah, let's see. It actually looks like it. Maybe it was modeled after that little rodent. To be honest with you. After you watch enough and Blender animations or animations in general, you get to pick up some things here and there. I apologize for my hair in advance because my hair's kind of messy today, and I could see it in the camera already. Okay, let's exit out of this. Maybe I'll look up like a post on Pinterest. Pinterest, and then go to Pinterest. Art dev, no, I'm kidding. How to properly steal, just take references and then copy whatever you see that might be beneficial, but do not copy at all. I like this pose. schoolgirl sort of outfit. In drag and drop. No, not that one. I want this one. There. Boom. And I'll take that and... Ooh, I like this dress. It looks kind of cool. I'm gonna incorporate that dress. Or at least portions of that dress. Okay, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Let's start with the drawing session because I don't want to keep you guys waiting. And really simple. I'm just gonna close all this stuff out, like delete it. I don't need it. Say goodbye to it. Bye. And let's get started drawing. I would start a timer, but I wanted to get like this overall pose done and out of the way. I don't want a repetition of what happened yesterday with what's it called, Samurai Jack. I was drawing Samurai Jack and I just didn't want to. Almost drew into the wrong way. Okay, so I want, obviously, if I take this pose, it would be kind of like roll the bodies like this. Boom, boom. Body shape like this. And just fix up some things. And just darken up whatever we can, or feel like should be darkened up. We're trying to draw the overall gesture. Maybe this will be where the breast area is gonna be at, so that. I like the pose that it has, something like that. It goes forward, so it just kind of like this. The shoulder's gonna be kind of like down. That and then this. That looks a lot better already. Ooh, you guys can already see like the overall gesture that I'm trying to get across. That's nice. I want that sort of thing to be very readable. Something that's easy to read. You want, whenever you draw a character, you want your shapes to be very noticeable, like what you're trying to get across. If your shapes are not noticeable, then you have something wrong with drawing. It's fundamental. You gotta understand what should be noticeable, what should not be noticeable. Maybe the neck will be right here, kind of like an anime girl. The hand could be somewhere here, so it's kind of like that. Boom, boom, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Like just doing the boom, boom, it reminded me of that song. Make sure you get the proportions correctly, because these things are gonna come back to bite you if you don't get them correctly. Well, based upon this, it should have ended somewhere here, but because it's lifted up, it will end somewhere here. Maybe the hand is kind of big. That's probably it. And instead of holding her phone, maybe she has her hand kind of like this. rodent will be kind of like this. Very big circle. And determine which way is just gonna be facing. Put it facing this way. So we're gonna have something like this. Ears. I hope we were somewhere here. Ooh, you can already see it. That's awesome. And I want to make sure that this head kind of attaches very well with it. It's a rodent girl. Okay, now that we got like the overall gesture that I want across, I don't really care too much about putting all this stuff in, but I will do it just for the sake of silhouette and stuff, silhouetting. Yeah. And then afterwards, turn down the opacity, add another layer, and this is where we're gonna do all the line work and probably add the dress and stuff like that. Really quickly change the change to a different pen or stylus, whichever one you want. I'm gonna see which one is better for me. I was seeing this texture one. This texture one might be nice. It will give like a natural fur texture. Good. Okay, yeah, let's get started. Maybe I could actually, before I get started, take some of this pose and then slightly tweak it like this. Take this arm and then just rotate it a little. Because of the dress she's gonna be having. Or just, yeah, I'll just leave it like that. Whatever. It's fine. Let's get started with the sketching phase of it all. First timer, 15 minutes, starts now. And I'm just gonna zoom in a little, not too much. Maybe I'll do his nose kind of like this. Making sure that this one's very noticeable, where it's going and everything. Ooh, that's starting to look nice. It's gonna have like a thin off piece of the Z. Give it some character, some shading. Make sure that the other ear is noticeable and indicate where it gets stuck to. What else? Whiskers. Can't forget the whiskers, right? And the eyes should be right here. And it seems like most of the pupils are like completely black. So completely shaded black except the one tiny spot where it's not black. Ooh, that's already starting to look nice. Maybe I'll add that. And for the dress, it's gonna have like a neck thing. I'm just quickly picking out some of the basic shapes that I can kind of tell where they're gonna be at. Maybe something like that. Yeah, something like that. That looks nice. And make sure to indicate the shape that you want to have. I'm trying to figure out what the sort of shape that I was doing could indicate to. Gesture at more like, and because of the dress, this portion right here should be erased. That's what should do right here. Just from this point on, it just gets bigger. It's a prom girl. Yeah. Just fix up some of the shapes. Maybe add some really hard shapes down here. I keep saying shapes because silhouettes. That's what I want. Silhouettes, some texture and everything like that. Indicate certain areas, do certain things, just based upon lines, so on and so forth. What else? Feel like my ears popping a little. Maybe the speaker's bothering me. Okay. Trying to understand the overall way that things are folding and so on and so forth. Right here, I could have this bow thing that has right here, maybe like a heart. Bow. Belt. Also. That's that noise. Forget that the mic is down here in my chest area, so you guys can kind of hear when I do things that shouldn't be heard. Kind of like, let me rephrase that. You guys can kind of hear when I go about my day to day and I touch my chest for any reason, or like scratch my neck or something like that. Okay. And then his fingers gonna be kind of like that. Pass it down. Gonna have nails. Ooh. I like the silhouette that this is making already. I'm not sure whether I should have this hand in front or behind. Yeah, I do it real fast where I just like end it right there, and then I'll add like another layer so I can decide whether it could be up front. And if I decide to go up front, I could easily just erase some of the areas without having to interfere with the rest. Okay, let's see, should it be behind? If it's behind, it'll be invisible. If it's visible, it'll be in front. And I duplicate this really quickly, hide it, hide one layer, and then erase all of this. That'll be like if it was up front. And this would be if it was up behind it. I kind of like the idea of it being up front, so I'm gonna stick with that and go for the front portion of it. So I'm gonna add this and then make sure it's in front. Now you can merge the layers. And then afterwards, I'm gonna take this silhouette and just fill in whatever needs to be filled in at this point. Oh, sorry. And I'm just gonna duplicate this one right here, and then turn down the opacity halfway. And then I'm gonna go to this one and fill in the whole entire dress. This is gonna be kind of like the masking that I'm gonna be doing for it all. I wanted one silhouette for the shape, and I wanted one for the mask. Masking of all where you can put all the colors and stuff. Okay, that's starting to look really nice. Voila. Now we got a nice silhouette. Maybe erase some of this stuff. We don't really need those extra details. That looks a lot better than I expected. And we're just essentially going over some of it, fixing up here and there, and seeing how it ends up looking at the end. Yeah, that looks nice. I'll leave this highlight right there because the background's gonna be shown away. Maybe also fill in the fingers and stuff. Voila. So we went from something like this to this masterpiece of a silhouette, which I can also still refine here and there. Make sure to clean up on the edges. You want to have a clean silhouette whenever you do something, because it's much easier to translate that. And then see how it matches. Ooh, yep, definitely. A lot better. Oh, shoot, I forgot about something. Let's go back to the line work. Is this the line work? Yeah, this is the line work. So if this is the silhouette, I also have to fill in this portion right. Okay, let's quickly add some color because you know we got time. We got very little time, but we got time. I didn't realize that this portion right here was also needing some assistance. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna take this and then we're gonna essentially duplicate it. This just picks out which portions are gonna be darker, and then what I'm gonna do from this point on is just gonna be selecting whatever is not skin. No, whatever is skin. Put the rat, and then just backspacing so it deletes it. And essentially, I select all of this area right here and there, and I can't really see much of this. But you can always go and refine it yourself. And backspace. Oh, I just realized I have a strap right here, but I don't have a strap in the other spot. Erase pen. I want to make sure I get it wrong. So I want to strap somewhere here. So if that's the case, I need to quickly go back to this brush right here and add the strap. Boom, boom. Sure, erase some of it. And yeah, now we got the two things separate, and because they are the way that they are, I could always just merge it the way this way, and see, it's gonna be picking up this. Okay, time's up. We're pretty much done essentially with this, and we can always just pick whatever details we want to be showing. I want this to be brighter, so also erase all of this. Just really quick masking and picking out two sorts of shades. I want one that's darker, I want this one that's brighter, and then what I could do is also duplicate this again, and what I'm gonna do this time around is just pick whichever portions are the darkest, which will be around there, and this gotta be visible. That will be bright, and all I'm doing is erasing essentially. I'm erasing this area, and just like that you can already have bright area, dark area, and darker. If you wanted to go with the three shaded area, or if you just wanted to make it simple, just add another layer, and then this time just essentially just darken up some of the areas like this, maybe this right here. This nose a little. No, the bottom parts of the ears. This portion right here. This underside of the breast. And this part of the bow. And then this portion of the dress. All of this. Now you may be wondering, but Ray, that is so dark. That's not gonna get anything done. So then what we're gonna do is just put on this adjustment layer, darken so it sticks to a certain area. See, like if I try drawing, well, darken actually does that. Ryan, I think it doesn't, but just turn down the opacity. And really quickly, you got a bigger shape. It is more readable, it is much easier, and now you got 3 sets of shading. Really simple shading. Is not very complex, not very hard to understand. You can also do like other detailing stuff, this sort of shading. This area right here too. Oh, and I forgot, this portion right here also needs to get erased. Okay, that's gonna be it for today. I don't want to go too much into detail, so I'm just gonna keep it with those solid shades. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this rodent edition where I draw a female rodent girl. Well, it's female, it's technically a girl, but you know, where I draw a rodent person girl in this case, and instead of holding a phone, I just, you know, she's kind of fancy. She's wearing this nice dress, obviously edited because I didn't want to go exactly with the same style that the dress in the picture had. It's a lot of details. I don't want to draw that many details. I just want to simplify it. Maybe this rodent or this rat girl kind of goes to the school where you know, she was at a prom or something, and then this is what she had to wear for prom, and so on and so forth. You can always add hair and fur and stuff like that, but because I did it with this nice brush, it automatically gives like this nice texture of hair. So you gotta pick your brushes twice whenever you do a drawing, so then you got like the right texture for the right thing. Obviously I wanted fur, I want it to look kind of like rough and tough, and yeah, this is what I got. Thank you all for watching. If you did like it, make sure to leave a like. If you dislike it, leave a dislike. Oh my god, I just noticed that the time has gone into like 30 minutes of watching, of viewing at this point. So I'll probably have to time lapse the beginning, or you know what, nah, just leave it the same. If you did like it, leave a like. If you dislike it, leave a dislike. If you want to check out my latest content, it'll be right up about there, and my channel is right about here. Comment down below for more things like this, and well, not comment down below, comment down below so I can tell what you guys think of my drawing or this submission for the I think it's 6th day of doing this. I'll look it up later, and so on and so forth. And if you would like to see me draw something specific, like a character from a show or something like that, comment down below. I'll take a look at it and probably draw it within my next drawing video. Have a good one. Bye.